Okay. So good afternoon, students. We'll learn today chapter 2, standard 10, maths and polynomials. Okay. So very first yesterday we started chapter 2, maths. Maths ka pehla tha polynomials. In ninth standard we have studied something about polynomials. Okay. Fine. The very first polynomial is linear polynomial, that is ax plus b equal to 0, where a not equal to 0, a and b element of R. This is the standard form of linear equation. This type of an polynomial is said to be a linear equation. Okay, so a and b are the coefficients and x is a variable. Okay, fine. And what is the highest power of this polynomial? The power is 1. So degree is 1. Okay, degree is 1. And what type of an graph it will have? The graph of this equation will be linear equations. Graph will be a straight line. The graph will be straight line. Okay, and how many numbers of zeros it will have? The number of zeros it will have, number of zeros, the number of zeros also will be 1. Okay, so this is the standard form of linear equation. Okay, next, second is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a not equal to 0, a, b and c are element of R. This is quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. What is the degree of it? Degree is 2. What type of an graph it will be? It will be parabola. Either it will be U-shaped, upward opening, and it will be either upward or downward, depending upon A. If A is greater than 0, what is A? A is a coefficient of x square. And if A is less than 0, okay, fine. What will be the number of zeros? So whatever is the degree will be the number of zeros. Number of zeros will be 2. Then we studied ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d equal to 0, where a not equal to 0, a, b, c, d element of R. This type of an equation or a polynomial is said to be an cubic polynomial. What is the degree? 3. Okay, and another thing we studied that a polynomial means if the degree or the highest power is n. And first of all, definition of the polynomial is the variables with the powers. What are the powers? It can be integers. Then it is said to be an polynomial. Okay. So we studied about linear, quadratic, and the third one which we studied is the polynomial, that is cubic. Now zeros of the polynomial. What do you mean by the zeros of the polynomial? So in the polynomial, the variable is x. For any value of x, if you put the value of x in the polynomial and the polynomial becomes 0, then it is said to be n zeros of the polynomial. Now, linear equation has at least 1 0, as at most 1 0. Quadratic, what is the degree of it? 2, so it has at most 2 zeros. Cubic, it has a degree 3, so it has at most 3 zeros. So zeros of the polynomial we have cleared. Now geometrical representation of the zeros we studied yesterday. In the graph, the x-axis, the points where it cuts on the x-axis. Now see this linear equation, when it is plotted, it cuts the graph at the x-axis at one point. Then this is 1 0. If I draw a graph like this way, how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, and 4, because it cuts the x-axis at the 4 points. So this is the geometrical representation of the zeros of the polynomial. So students, you can see on the screen exercise 2.1. In exercise 2.1, it's based on geometrical representation. The question is the graph of y is equal to px are given in figure 2.10 below. For some polynomials px, find the number of zeros of px in each case. So first case, see it is not cutting x-axis, so no zero. Number of zero is 0. Second case, 1 0. Third, you can see it cuts 1, 2 and 3, so it will have 3 zeros. The fourth graph which we can see there are 2 zeros. Fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the sixth one, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this was the geometrical representation. Then we studied relationship between zeros and coefficient of polynomials, and we'll directly go to exercise 2.2 where we'll study. Okay. The question is find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomial and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Okay, the first one is x square minus 2x minus 8. Okay, x square, on the board you can see x square minus 2x and minus 8. Okay, the question is x square minus 2x minus 8. How we do the splitting of middle term? I hope you know you have to factorize it. First of all, we'll multiply first coefficient is 1 and the last coefficient is minus 8. So what answer is coming? Minus 8. The product of first coefficient and the last constant coefficient is minus 8. If the product is minus, you have to find the two numbers and in between that also you will find the minus. 4 2s are 8 and 4 minus 2, 2. Yes, so this pair will work. Now as the product is minus, the two numbers which are in the pair will have different signs. Bigger number will have the middle term sign. Middle term sign is minus. So minus 4 plus 2. Now just have a look how I split. X square minus 2x minus 8. So what I'll do, I will split it. X square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. I will take a common. What is a common? X. X minus 4 plus 2 common from here. X minus 4. So what is left out? X minus 4 and x plus 2. So this way I have factorized. Okay. Next, now what are the zeros? X minus 4 equal to 0. That means x is equal to 4. That means alpha is equal to 4. X plus 2 equal to 0. X equal to minus 2. That means beta is equal to minus 2. So we have found the zeros and now we are trying to prove the relationship. Okay. So alpha plus beta is minus b by a. Now compare this given equation with the standard form ax square plus bx plus c. So what is in the place of b? It is minus 2. That means minus 2 upon a. What is in place of a? It is 1. So the answer came 2. Alpha plus beta. Alpha's value is, alpha plus beta is 4 and beta is minus 2. So that is 2. So you can see both way you get the value 2. That means it has a relationship between sum of coefficients alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Okay. Sum of roots. Okay. And alpha into beta, that means 4 into minus 2. So it will be minus 8. And alpha into beta as in terms of coefficient, it is c by a. So what is c? It is minus 8 by 1. So it is minus 8. So this way we have to show the relationship between zeros and coefficients of the polynomial. Okay, just have a look on the board and then I'll come to exercise. Okay, clear? students, you can see on the screen solution. The first solution for x square minus 2x minus 8. See, first of all इनके zeros मिले 4 and minus 2. फिर सम ऑफ जीरोज इन्होंने ढूंढे हैं, सम ऑफ द जीरोज यानी 4 और माइनस 2 माइनस करो माइनस 2, और कोएफिशिएंट से भी उन्होंने एक ही लाइन में दोनों चीज की है। जो मैं दो लाइन में करता हूं ना, मैं पहले अल्फा प्लस बीटा ढूंढता हूं, फिर मैं अल्फा प्लस बीटा को कोएफिशिएंट की टर्म्स में ढूंढता हूं। तो वही चीज इन्होंने इस तरीके से की हुई है। दिख रहा है तुमको बेटा? Yes? Okay. So I hope this much is clear with you. Second solution. Second one, the zeros is 1 by 2. Both alpha and beta are 1 by 2. And the sum of the zeros is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So the answer will be 1. And as in terms of coefficients also, you will get answer 1. The third question, if you require, I'll solve it on the board. Third question, 6x square minus 3x minus 7x. So there is a splitting 3x plus 1 and 2x minus 3. Okay, fine.